Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Poets and Quants' Must Reads, your quick, digestible recap of the top business school news sponsored by Center Court, our virtual admission events. I'm your host, Christy Blyzeffer, and I'll be highlighting the most important P&Q stories you might have missed. So let's get to it. Number 1, undergraduate GPA, what it takes to get into a top 50 U.S. MBA program. Contrary to popular belief, a low undergraduate GPA doesn't necessarily mean that your dreams of a top MBA school are dead in the water. In 2023, more top schools started reporting wider GPA ranges, showing that at least some candidates with scores on the lower end gained admittance to top schools. Still, achieving a GPA in the mid to upper ranges certainly won't hurt your application to your dream school. Poets and Quants has gathered the GPA averages and ranges at all of the top 50 business schools to show where you fall in the mix. You can find the full data now on our homepage. Number 2, Harvard Business School will now update its MBA essay. For more than a decade, Harvard Business School has asked candidates to respond in 900 words or less to the following essay prompt. What more would you like us to know as we consider your candidacy for the Harvard Business School MBA? But when the school opens MBA applications for the class of 2027 on June 25th, it will ask applicants to respond to a new essay question altogether, according to a school blog post. You can find out more about this change in our story, now posted on our trending tab. Number 3, how a second Trump presidency could impact B schools. For U.S. business schools seeking to attract international talent to their MBAs and other programs, Donald Trump's first presidential term was an especially difficult time. Now, as the U.S. enters the summer of another presidential election year, polls show that a Trump return to the White House is a distinct possibility. If he defeats incumbent Joe Biden this November, what would a second Trump term mean for business education in the U.S. and around the world? Poets and Quants posed this question to some of the world's leading MBA admission consultants. We synthesized their answers in this story, now on our homepage. Number 4, our weekly roundup of news you can use. No matter where you are in your MBA journey, we bring several helpful stories to you this week. First up, 2024-2025 MBA application deadlines. This story, which you can find on our admissions hub, tells prospects when to apply to all the top business schools. Next, how to ace the INSEAD video questions. Learn the purpose of INSEAD's video requirement, how it's used, and tips for success in this story on our homepage. And finally, applying in round 1, here's a checklist for June. This article also offers tips for getting a job in investment banking, and you can find it on our homepage. And that's it for this week's Must Reads recap. I also want to alert school seekers out there to our events tab from our main menu. There you'll find all the upcoming admission events for a range of degrees and programs, including full-time and part-time MBAs, specialized masters, entrepreneurship, and more. Registration is free. Again, I'm Christy Blyzeffer, and you can join me next week right here for a recap of what's important in the world of business education. Thanks for listening.